One away with 2-1 here. And the count 2 balls, 2 strikes here. And the cutter will be 2 away here in the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Richter.
Billy Richter, the center fielder, up to the plate now for the San Antonio Missions. 2 away and 2-1 here. And that's going to be hitting the right. And the right fielder has it. And that is the inning. We played 5 so far. And still no score. In now, Adrian Lyons, the shortstop here, will start the top half of the 6th inning for Midland. So got to say, this has been a scoreless contest through this Sunday's ball game. And the curveball will be inside the zone, 1-1. Got to say, I won't lie to you. We've been seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings so far. And still no score through this game. And that 4-seam fastball inside the zone for a strike. Now the count 1-2. Pitching for performances today. Really good between 2 pitchers. Kalidas Yang and Jacob Nix. And now be hit to the warning track, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Herb McLean.
And now bring up Herbie McLean, the right fielder, grounded out in the 3rd inning here. 1 away in the inning. And nobody on. And that's going to be popped up right in the foul ground. And that ball will go out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1, here it is. And that 4-seam fastball right in the middle. It's strike 2. I do apologize for this stream being interrupted earlier. I've got to say, internet connection is just bad. And that will be strike 3 called, and that's 2 away here in this game.
Now batting, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Now bring up Freddie Eldred, the leadoff hitter here. 2 away in the inning, and you got to say this could be another 1-2-3 inning here. Game is going by pretty quick. And that's going to be fouled off in the right, and that ball will go out of play. Now even up at 1-1. 4-seam fastball. Nick the corner, but outside the zone for a ball, 2-1. Two-one delivery. And that one will be fouled off for a strike, and now even up at 2-2. Last strike here in the top half of the 6th. And he'll foul that one off. And still stay alive at 2-2. Two, here it is. 4-seam fastball outside, and that will load up the count at 3-2. Pitch count to 66 so far. And he will swing and a miss on the 66th pitch, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 6th, and we are scoreless through 6 innings. In now, Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, will start the bottom half of the 6th inning for the Missions, hoping to break this tie and somehow, some way, try to win the split series of this first half of the season. And that's going to be line drive, and that's trouble. He's around first, headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will get there on a leadoff no-out triple. And my gracious, San Antonio is looking at breaking this tie here in the bottom half of the 6th. So always a good sign to see a base runner at third after the triple. And stepping in, Felipe Rodriguez. Circle change outside, 1-0. Single in the first inning, 1 for 2 to Rodriguez here today. Last game of the first half of the 2015 season. So first half about to conclude after today. And that will go out of play in the left. And now the count holds at 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Circle change right inside. And that will be a 2-2 count right there. Base runner at third, nobody out. And that's going to crack this game open. And now San Antonio now on the board. And they lead 1-0 here through 6 innings. Stepping in, Edgar Aramis. 80 pitches for Cletus Yang. And he will swing and a miss on the circle change. And now the count 0-1. Edgar Aramis, the right fielder, was a strikeout flyout, 0 for 1 here in today's outcome of this contest. And a circle change, 84 miles an hour, and that will even up at 1-1. One and one, here it is. And circle change outside, and that'll be 2-1. Like anybody that has a license plate number LD08038, please remove your vehicle or it will be getting towed. That's LD08038. Remove your vehicle or you'll be getting towed. You nitwit. 2-2, here it is. And that's going to be hit high, and that one is going to be gone. It is! And Edgar Aramis, 2-run home run, and he will crack this game out of place. And San Antonio, my gracious, they now lead 3-0 here. As 3 runs come across the score here in the 6th inning. Time is going to be called here as here comes the Rockhounds manager. And he's seen it enough for his starting pitcher. We'll say this could be a winning moment if they turn this around, or he could get the L if San Antonio wins this game here today.
Now pitching for Midland.
Babe Eldridge comes on the mound for relief here, as he will replace the starting pitcher out of this ball game. And 3-0 our score here in the bottom half of the 6th as we start up the top half of this order. And Robbie Hunt, the designated hitter, 2 strikeouts, 0 for 2 here today. And San Antonio 3-0 shutout in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And that's going to be hit in the center. Center fielder has it, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Serrano.
And I'll bring up Roger Serrano, the third baseman. He popped out and lined out 0 for 1 here this afternoon. First pitch, here it is.
1-0.
Changeup, 1-0. Three nothing our score. Bottom half of the 6th inning here today. And that one's going to be hit. And the second baseman will get that one. And that's 2 away here.
Left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
And now bring up Howard Ferguson up to the plate now. 2 away in the inning. 3-0 our score.
Nope.
Here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. So this right here, the tiebreaker has been broken here through this inning.
That's ball.
Changeup, 2-0 now. Very shady. And that one is hit high. Look at it fly, guys. Gone! And Howard Ferguson solo home runs. 399 feet. And they are up a 4-0 here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. So my gracious, San Antonio is punching. And as you can see right here, just how high, 399 foot. And gotta say, look at that one go out of the ballpark here today.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
So I do gotta say, even though Kenny McClendon is the second baseman here today, walk in the 5th inning. Put a ball way high, and it will really hurt you in the end.
That's a ball. One ball, one.
Cho and Wendlekin, the righties in the Rockhounds bullpen, starting to warm up now. One and one, here it is. And a 4-seam fastball out of the zone for a ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss on that changeup, and now the count evened up at 2-2. San Antonio, the bottom half of the 6th inning, 4-0 our score. And line drive, that's going to be trouble. And that's a base hit in the right field. Gotta say, San Antonio just starting to punch the punching bags. And I do speak for the Rockhounds, because I think today San Antonio is just punching them where they hurt. And that one is hit high. Look at it fly, guys. And whoa. And you got 2 guys in scoring position. The 5th and 6th runners here in the bottom half of the 6th. And a base hit could still put this deficit straight high through the roof. And now bring up Billy Richter, the center fielder, hoping to put this ball game out of reach. Hit to second. And they will finally stop the bleeding here Has 4 runs on a few base hits, no errors. We played 6 full, and San Antonio out a 4-0 lead. Back here on this Sunday afternoon for the show here in the Texas League. 4-0 our score as we get you set for the 7th inning here today. In now, Matt McNeil, the center fielder, 1 for 2 here, a single in the 4th inning, as he will start up the top of the 7th inning. And I do gotta say, guys, 7th inning already. I will be saying this game has been flying by. Get him out at second, and he's aboard with a no-out double.
How about it? Third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Into the box now, Felipe Delgado, the third baseman, 1 for 2, a single in the 4th inning. That's a very nice, as he's aboard in scoring position. Four-seam fastball, a swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. You hear a fan being silly in the audience here today. Curveball, and now even up at 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And that one's going to be hit high. And that one will go out of play. Nearly a 2-run shot. That one is fouled off. And that one will be fouled off. One, two, here it is. And swing and a miss. He pulls the rabbit out of the hat. 1 away. Didn't mess around at that at bat. And gracious. Just swinging and missing. First pitch, here it is. Two-seam fastball. 89 miles an hour for strike 1. Antoine Schaefer, the left fielder, striked out and ground out 0 for 2 here in the series finale. And that one be 0-2 the count now. Oh, gracious. We're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings. And that one looked like it was strike 3, but instead it's 1-2. One, two, here it is. And, oh, did that get him? Yes, it did. And as you look at the replay here, that got him right there in the rear end. And gotta say, you don't want that happening. That's bad news enough.
Counts 1-0.
Count now, a ball and no strikes, 2-1. And now bring up the catcher, Chris Corona. 1-0, here it is. Change up at 1-1. And 85 miles an hour. Call for strike 1. 1-1. And that's going to be popped up. Center fielder chasing after it. And that's 2 away here. So San Antonio looked like they could get Midland another 0 on the board. They need 1 more out to qualify for that 0. And stepping in, Ramon Vega, first baseman. Hoping they could get out of this inning unscathed.
That's a ball.
And that four-seam fastball for the ball, 1-0. One-0 delivery. And that will even up at 1-1 on that four-seamer. One and one, here it is. And the changeup now out of the zone for a ball, 2-1. Two and one, here it is. And that will be a wild pitch, and now you got runners at third and second now. And scores decision, the wild pitch will come in place here. Time is going to be called here as we go to the mound here. Gotta say, we are going to have a pitching change here as the manager will pop out of the bullpen. Nice game here. Next, he did a great job this afternoon. He has nothing to be ashamed of. He will give his tip of the cap, and he will retreat to the showers here this afternoon. Keenan McDaniel coming up to the plate now as he has a difficulty. Base runners at second and third, 2 away here in the inning. And Midland possibility trying to get up and score. And that way they won't be in the shutout in the later goings. 3-2, here it is. And that will load up the bases. And he will immediately walk the first guy he faces. And now tying run up to the plate now, and that will be Willard Lloyd, the second baseman. Strikeout and flight out here in this game. And hoping that San Antonio could get out of here unscathed. And that ball is in there for a strike, 0-1. Dangerous when bases get loaded. Possibility of a grand slam comes right into place. And he'll get the force out at second, and that's the inning. So get up a stretch here, guys. 7th inning, the bottom half of it coming up next. 4-0 our score. Leading off this half of the inning, Ronnie Finch's shortstop was a triple that led to a run, 1 for 3 here in this game. And the curveball will miss outside, 1-0. Down to 2.5 innings here. As Midland is in a scoreless position, trailing by 4 runs. As San Antonio is in front of that 4 runs. And that will be flied out. Right fielder has it in foul ground for the first out in the 7th inning. Felipe Rodriguez had 2 singles, an RBI that led to a run, 2 for 3 here today for San Antonio. Right up the middle, and that's a base hit and a line drive into center. And he's aboard with a 1-out single here.
The right fielder, number 12.
So a nice clean base hit. Shortstop will miss that. And stepping in is Edgar Aramis as he releases that 2-run home run he hit over the wall in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And do gotta say, that right there was just a great shot, just watching that forward. A little tapper. And that is fouled off for strike 1. Oh, 1, here it is. And that one will go out of play, fouling off into right, and that ball goes out of play for strike 2. Oh, 2, here it is. And Aramis goes down on strikes. And that will be the second casualty of inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt.
And now bring up the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt. Up to the plate now, 0 for 3, a fly out in the 6th inning. One on with 2 away here in the inning. Four-seam fastball in the bottom half. And that's strike 1. 1-1.
Ball 2.
Changeup outside the zone.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And 2 balls and a strike here. Little tapper, and that's fouled off. Two. And a changeup, swing and a miss. And he goes down on strikes. We played 7 full, San Antonio out in front 4-0. We head to the top of the 8th. Adrian Lyons, the shortstop, approaches the plate to start the top half of the 8th inning. And gotta say, this game has just been flying by. Just in the 8th inning, and seeing a really good pitching performance. Jacob Nix be the potential winner on the mound if San Antonio can keep this up. A 4-0 shutout here. And Midland and San Antonio can evenly split this series here in the first half of this season. And that's going to be lined into the right, and that ball go out of play for strike 2. Oh, and 2 delivery. And right back to the mound. And he'll throw him out at first, 1 away. We've got to say, Midland down to their final 6 outs here, and time to see where that got him, and looked like it got him in his drive leg. He's signaling the managers in the dugout that he's all right. So, good. It's good to see your pitcher just nice and good, even though it gets him in the drive leg. And that ball will go in there in the middle for strike 1. Four nothing our score, top half of the 8th, 1 away, nobody on. Hit to the hot corner. And that will get him for out number 2. And gotta say, our starter comparison, and both of these pitchers are long departed for the showers. The guy you see in the right hand of your screen could be the winner here today if San Antonio can claim the final 4 outs of this game. A beautiful Sunday afternoon as we wrap this one up, and do gotta say, we are going to miss these guys while we are away from home. Remember, you guys could check us out here on YouTube Live. We will be back to give you the start of the second half of this season at Springfield as we play the Springfield Cardinals after the Texas League All-Stars game.
0-2.
And that one will go. And now they're a strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard. And Midland just in a heap of trouble, down to their final 4 outs here. 0-2, here it is. And hit to second. And they'll throw him out at first, and that ends the inning. We played the top of the 8th. We head to the bottom half, and San Antonio 4-0. Roger Serrano, the third baseman, popped out in the 6th inning, 0 for 3 here this afternoon. And that one is going to be crushed. Where would that one go? And that was nearly a home run. But that one will go foul the very last second. And that one's popped up. Third baseman chasing after it. And no one could get there. And that's strike two. Gotta say, they were chasing after it like, who's going to catch it? Who's going to catch it?
One ball, two strikes.
It's like the cat's chasing the big fat rat. Holy guacamoles. And my dad was in the garage the other day, and there's a rat in there. And he caught that rat. He caught it with the big old mouse trap. And gotta say, snapped his neck really well. Killed that little cactus. Stepping in, Howard Ferguson, one away, nobody on base. And the count 1-0. So 3 outs remain for Midland to rally in this one. And San Antonio scoring 4 runs, bottom half of the 6th inning. Gotta say, San Antonio could probably get this one in the bag already. 4-seam fastball, and that one will be swing to miss. And now the count is 2 balls and a strike. Two-one, here it is. Hit to first, and that's 2 outs. So San Antonio down to their final out here in the bottom half of the 8th, and stepping in, the second baseman Kenny McClendon. He was a single in the 6th inning, 1 for 1 here in this contest today. 4-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour for the ball, 1-0. So yes, you can check us out when we're on the road, playing our 5-game set. At 3 games versus Springfield, 2 against Tulsa. Was supposed to be 3, but it has been canceled and rescheduled for Saturday, July 11th here at San Antonio. So gotta say, that would be fun as we get 7-game homestands. And the slider will miss, and now McClendon now on first base, with 2 away in the inning after the walk. Number 32, the catcher Chad Taylor, comes up to the plate now. 1 on with 2 away in the inning. 4-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour for the ball, 1-0. So our last game against Midland for now. And then we'll have 8 more games at Midland. Then Midland will come here beginning on the 1st of September, which is Tuesday. Tuesday, September 1st, our final 4 games against the Rockhounds. And then 3 more games against Corpus Christi. 4-seam fastball, and he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 strikes remain here in this bottom half. And Taylor will swing at that changeup, and now they're down to their final strike here in this 8th inning frame. 2-2, here it is. And Taylor will go down, and that's the 8th. We played 8 full, and we head to the top of the 9th with San Antonio leading 4-0. Center fielder Matt McNeil, double and a single. And guys, do gotta say they're down to their last 3 outs here of this ball game this afternoon. And gotta say, they have a deep gap to climb back into this one. And 3 outs to get into this one and create a rally. So Jacob Nix could be the possible winning pitcher. And you gotta say, that will Nick McNeil. And that is the second guy that got plunked today. Up now to the plate, Felipe Delgadio. Up to the plate now. Base runner at first with nobody out. Changeup as Delgadio swings and misses.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
And now bring up Antoine Schaefer.
Oh, that's out.
He was a hit by pitch in the 7th inning, 0 for 2 here in this game. 1 away in the inning. And a slider, 1-1. So gotta say, San Antonio may have this one already in the bag here. Gotta say, this right here has been the game for all of us here. And strike 2 on that one, and now the count 1-2 here. 1-2. And look out, that one nearly got him. And now even up at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And that changeup, swing and missed. And there's 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Corona.
And now bring up Chris Corona, the catcher. And he needs to make something happen because they're down to their final out here in the top of the 9th inning. And he will swing and a miss on that one, and now the count holds 0-1. Two strikes remain here in this top half.
Inside, ball 1.
And gotta say, base runner at first, 2 away here. Last of the 9th inning in a 4-0 shutout. 1-1. And that changeup will be fouled off, and now he's down against it as they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. 1-2, here it is. Swing and a miss, and the game is over. And San Antonio winning this one in a 4-0 shutout finish today. Jacob Nix gets the win on the mound. Kalidas Yang will take the loss for Midland here this afternoon. First half of the season wrapped up, an evened up series. And gotta say, a beautiful day to pick up that win. So what a nice way to finish off this one. We are back here on the show right after these commercial messages and station identification here. And we'll be right back.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Mission. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Rockhounds, no runs. 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this final game of this 4-game series will wrap up the first half of the 2015 baseball season. Well, gotta say, it has been fun during this 4-game homestand. And gotta say, we can't wait to see you guys back on Wednesday, July 8th, as the San Antonio Missions will play the visiting Springfield Cardinals for a 3-game series. and a 4-game set versing off the Tulsa Drillers. So what a nice afternoon as we wrap up, and do gotta say our final line scores. The San Antonio Missions, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Cletus Yang, the losing pitcher today for Midland, gave up 5 hits and struck out only 7. Winning pitcher for San Antonio, Jacob Nix, as he gave up 4 hits and striked out 6. Save today goes to Keenan McDaniel. And don't forget, player of the game will go to Jacob Nix. And gotta say, that right there was pretty good. Well, do gotta say, the playoff race begins on Thursday night. And we are happy to see you guys. And I bet a lot of Springfield Cardinal fans waiting to see San Antonio Missions come and play the start of their first half. So that would be fun as well. Well, guys, for all of us here in the first half of this 2015 season, our final score, the San Antonio Missions 4 and the Midland Rockhounds nothing. So, gotta say, what a nice way to finish this first half off. We're back in the month of July as we get ready for this playoff race. And gotta say, hope you guys are ready for it, because this is the moment that we are in a race to compete against the 2015 championship and also the South Division playoffs. Well, for all of us here, have a good rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you guys on the show. Have a good day, everybody.